In this short period of time together, I'm literally going to give you 3 mindset shifts that can literally change your whole perspective upon life. You see, life doesn't change around you. You get to change your lenses through which you're seeing life. Right? You don't get to see life for what it is. You get to experience life that you focus into. Remember this. And what you focus tend to usually be what you have filtered through your belief system. Now, these 3 simple mindsets that I want to share with you that are crucial in trading is simply, I'll start with the first one. The first big common denominator that will change actually your trading forever, it's going to be to have a radical open mindset. And what I mean by this is that you need to be open for every single thing. Now you need to shape your belief system through what is the reality. So for example, I see usually a lot of great traders that are doing good for a certain period of time. But the moment they have a fixed bias and they're so assured to have that single upcoming trade, this is when the biggest mistake happens. Because having the wrong idea strongly held, it's going to kill your account, right? Because you believe that idea should happen. And the reality is that you should see the market perspective through the market perspective and not your perspective. So that is the big idea I want you guys to keep, to have a radical open mindset. Okay, so from this thesis, we'll break this down on 3 components. The first and foremost, any losses that you get in trading, they're not personal. You shouldn't look at your personal agenda. You shouldn't look at all the bills and the time that you've put in order for you to acquire that money. These things are completely useless. It's getting you out from the focus of where you should put it upon the actual marketplace. Your goal as a trader is to do the best trade possible. Your goal is not to make money. Because the moment you have that expectation, it's the moment you're starting to put yourself in danger. Because now what you're focusing into is money, right? And you see those ticks, it goes up, down, sideways. And usually around that time, you are filtering the whole story behind what you want in terms of your outcome, which is making money. So if you miss a big move, you're like, well, I should have took this trade. I could have made X, Y, Z. It's nothing personal. It's all data, right? For me, as a professional trader, I look at a certain market scenario. If I miss out on 500-600 pips and I do not understand, so fucking be it. It is what it is. Your goal is not to understand every single thing. Already trading is so complicated by itself. Your goal is to only understand that which you understand and only strike when you have the most probable outcome in terms of what you think is going to happen, okay? But when you have losses, I see a lot of traders that tend to take it personally, and then the rabbit hole starts. And what's the rabbit hole? Well, you're going to start to go on a cluster of loss. So you're now in a wrong state of mind, and you want to recoup your money, or you want to revenge trade, and you want to higher up your lot size. So remember, the first and foremost lesson here is that you want to take the losses as data, nothing personal. The second part is be ready to flip your bias, not your identity. That's really common in trading. We all know right now there's a war with Ukraine, with Russia. Now it's Iran, Israel, right? Everything is tilted for the goal to go all the way up. Now, it happens on a single day of the week that we see a very big bearish momentum. If that happens, it's not because it's contrarian to the actual fundamental. It's a lot more than that. If you want to go more deeper than that, we have a Discord community. We explain every single intrinsic nature of the trading. What happened behind the scene? What's going on behind the curtain? It's down below. The link is in the description. But I don't want to break down the why certain prices are moving contrarian to the actual fundamental. What I want you to understand this is if you see a big sell-off, for example, on gold, and you know that it's supposed to go bullish, use your critical mind and be ready to change your bias. And if you're a prolific trader, you can actually ride the wave with them so you can sell it if you do actually have the right correlation. So you're ready to switch your bias quickly and not just be held into the fact that the trade should go bullish. Should, must, all of these words are bad in trading. You should confine yourself with the reality of trading. Whatever they want to do, you follow it, right? And you don't want to switch your identity, meaning you don't want to basically change your whole way of seeing the market, changing your technical tools, changing your ways, your lot size, name it. You know, you don't want to change your strategy, okay? You want to remain with the same frame of mind, but you want to change your bias and use your critical mind. God gave you one of the best tools, you could use it. So the third and most important one is you want to see the market for what it is, not for what you want it to be. And it all, if you guys seen from the beginning of the video from now, it's all interconnected. What these 3 lessons is made for is for you to be flexible, to flow with the market, just like water, just like Bruce Lee, be water, right? And same thing in martial art. You never have the same opponent having the same technique, but it's always the uncertainty that will create that certainty. There's only one certainty in life, and that is uncertainty. And uncertainty is in every single thing in the nature, right? Same as martial art, same in basketball, same in boxing, and anything. And so you want to make sure that you flow with the market and you look at the market from their perspective. Now, I promise you, if you use correctly those 3 simple formula, and the most important one is to have a radical open mind, I promise you, you'll thank yourself later first, and then you'll thank me later afterward. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. Gentlemen, I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers, God bless.